Somewhere right now, your great-great-grandfather is looking down at your life and laughing, not because you have it easy, because compared to him, you are basically a corrupted save file. A glitchy DLC skin running on hardware built for raw mammoth and ice ages, currently being defeated by oat milk in a slightly chilly office. He ate raw liver for breakfast and called it Tuesday. You read one slightly concerning headline about sushi, and now you have trust issues with the ocean. He could deadlift a bison if he had to. You filed an incident report because the gym door was heavy. He ran marathons before breakfast, barefoot, chasing animals across actual deserts with nothing but spite and a function called persistence hunting. You did a 5K once and told everyone for a month. Somewhere in the last few thousand years, the most overpowered build in human history got patched into the weakest one we have ever produced, and almost nobody noticed it happening. So today, we are doing a full diagnostic. 5 superpowers your ancestors had that you, specifically you, sitting right there, have completely lost. By the end of this, you are either going to feel a strange and unreasonable amount of pride in people who have been dead for 40,000 years, or you are going to feel personally attacked by your own DNA. Possibly both. Let's start with the one that should genuinely concern your gastroenterologist. Ancient humans had guts of absolute steel. Raw mammoth, questionable berries, mystery bones pulled off something that died 3 days ago, eaten without a single lactate, without a single probiotic gummy, without a single Instagram infographic about gut health. Their jaws worked like hydraulic presses. Their teeth worked like industrial grinders. Their microbiomes looked at salmonella and considered it a light snack. This lion gave me lunch. Here is the actual science behind the joke. Researchers studying the diets of early humans have found evidence of stomachs processing enormous fiber loads and a constant rotation of bacteria and parasites that would put a modern human in urgent care. Their digestive systems were not delicate. They were industrial. We, meanwhile, invented the microwave, the air fryer, and 3 different brands of antacid, and we still get taken down by a gas station sushi roll. Your sensitive stomach is not a personality trait. It is evolutionary retirement. Neanderthals and early sapiens had bones like rebar and grips that could crush a walnut without thinking about it, or quietly end your gym bro's whole personality in a single arm wrestle. Thicker skeletons. Massive muscle attachment points. Bodies built like load-bearing structures. The fossil record backs this up entirely. Bone density studies and muscle attachment sites on ancient skeletons essentially scream I bench woolly rhinos for fun. We traded that raw, unteachable strength for ergonomic keyboards and lumbar support pillows. They survived saber-toothed tigers. We survived paper cuts, and barely. These people invented the original version of just 1 more mile, except they meant it for 8 hours straight in blazing heat, while an animal twice their size slowly cooked itself from the inside. Efficient sweat-based cooling, plus a bipedal stride built specifically for distance, turned early humans into the most relentless tracking machines on the savannah. This is not exaggeration. Persistence hunting traditions still exist today among certain indigenous communities, and researchers studying them have documented hunts lasting hours across brutal terrain with no equipment beyond the human body itself. Your ancestors ran marathons before breakfast, barefoot, with 0 electrolyte gels and 0 complaints. We get winded scrolling TikTok. Ice Age. No problem. Neanderthals had stocky, compact builds built to retain heat, oversized noses, engineered specifically to pre-warm freezing air before it hit their lungs, and metabolic adaptations that let them survive brutal European winters in what we would now generously call light layering. Early sapiens, meanwhile, were casually conquering deserts and tundras with nothing close to what we consider proper gear. They did not need Patagonia. They did not need a smart thermostat set to the exact perfect temperature. We invented central heating, double-glazed windows, and heated car seats, and we still complain about weather we would now describe as brisk. Their superpower was not a jacket. Their superpower was being the climate control. No Google Maps, no Notes app, no little blue dot reassuring them they were still alive and roughly where they thought they were. Ancient humans carried something closer to a mental satellite map combined with a full encyclopedia, memorizing thousands of square miles of terrain, animal tracks, seasonal plant cycles, and star patterns well enough to navigate by them at night. Some populations even show physiological adaptations linked to superior low-light vision, oral tradition, sensory memory, and an almost obsessive environmental awareness kept entire cultures alive for tens of thousands of years with no written record at all. We cannot remember where we parked the car 40 minutes ago. So yes, ancient humans were essentially survival-built tanks running 5 different superpowers at once, and somewhere along the way we traded every single one of them for Netflix, antibiotics, and a car that parks itself. Respect your ancestors. They would be disappointed, mildly impressed, and absolutely steal your snacks the second you looked away. Which power do you wish you still had? Evolve responsibly.